Hello guys, welcome again. So new live stream. So let's talk about Bitcoin and actually what is happening right now. So let me show you here. As you can see here right now, Bitcoin is in sideways, right? It's testing resistance here, and actually I was in long position around here. Well, actually in short, when around $109,000, and I closed my position around 100k. And since then, actually, I didn't take any long position here. I was actually busy. So that's why I didn't take any long position. Right now, Bitcoin is testing resistance again, so I'm looking for shorts. Every time when Bitcoin is bouncing here, I am looking for shorts. Okay, so I am not looking for a breakout. I am not expecting a breakout right now because volatility in one-day chart, as you can see, let me show you here. Volatility is very high, still high in one-day chart. Volume is still healthy, but the thing here is like right now we have a sell signal forming in one-day charts. So what I'm expecting right now in one-day chart is very simple. It's just sideways, where of course the target is gonna be around 100k. So Bitcoin is testing right now the resistance where the support is around 100k, as you can see here. So I'm looking for more just sideways action, as you can see here. So now there is actually something very interesting. As you can see, let me show you. As you can see here, there is a volatility contraction here in 4-hour chart. So what I'm expecting to see right now is in the next 4-hour sell signal, when you see the sell signal here, because volatility is extremely low, I am looking for a breakdown. I'm looking for a break around $107,600. If you see this level broken, you will see a leg down all the way down to 100k, I think. Yeah, 100k. And also we have volatility contracting in 12-hour chart, as you can see here, with a sell signal here. As well, we don't have also volume here, so I'm looking for any close below $107,000 is gonna be the trigger, and you will see around 100k maybe this week. Now the question is, what is the direction, right? What is the direction? And I know maybe you are tired of this, but in weekly chart, this is to the downside. This is to the downside. I don't care. Like I mean, people, they are looking for, I don't know, 200k, whatever. But the thing here is like we are still in this process of a better divergence. As you can see here, weekly chart is forming. Eventually we will see this signal maybe this month. That's why I am not bullish. I mean, in the long term, looking for a massive bull run. I don't think so. I think we will see just a major crash actually eventually this year. Looking for 100k, any close below 100k, you will see a full leg down all the way down to 90k. So I am still looking for that. Of course, we don't have the confirmation, we have to wait, but eventually this better divergence potentially is gonna be, we will see actually the signal very soon. Now let's continue with the two-day chart. As you can see here, we have very weak momentum here, and we will see a sell signal very soon. So also volume, well, is still negative here, so that's why I am not very bullish here in this time frame, looking for 100k. So it's very simple. Bitcoin is in sideways where we can just play ping pong, right? Bitcoin here, 108, $109,000. We just, I mean, in my case, I close my shorts, I close my long positions, and here I am ready here to open shorts, looking for 100k, and of course expecting finally, if we see another test to 100k, we could see a major leg down. Now let's continue with the monthly. We had a monthly close 1 week ago. Let me show you here. Technically speaking, we still have the sell signal in the monthly, and also technically speaking, every time when we see this red dot, right, historically speaking, actually Bitcoin after 1 year we saw a major crash. So that's why I'm still looking for the same thing. Yeah, the same thing. Yeah, that's why right now volatility is extremely low. So in 4-hour chart, in 12-hour chart, I am expecting a move, and this move should be of course following just the probabilities of this of the chart, and it could be around 100k. Now let's continue with Ethereum, because right now, well, people, they are just bullish, and they just see the asset moving just $100 and they are very bullish, right? That is normal. It's very, very normal. As you can see here, it's testing the MA55 here in weekly chart. It is, okay? There is no other direction. I will not change this technical analysis in weekly chart, of course. I don't care you're bullish and you're looking for $4,000 or 5,000. I don't care. The thing is I have a system of trading. So, well, I just follow the rules. And the rules are, well, when you see the asset testing the MA55 is what? It's a bounce to keep falling. And as you can see here, the momentum is to the downside, okay? It's to the downside in weekly chart. Of course, we don't have confirmation. We have to wait maybe a couple of weeks more. But the point here is that no way, no thank you. I will not buy here. I don't want to buy here. You want to buy here? Yeah, it's up to you. It's your money, not mine. Okay, now let's continue with more. I'm gonna show you XRP. XRP, as you can see here, is in sideways here in weekly chart, looking for a sell signal potentially this month. Looks like all this price action here for me is distribution actually. Of course, when we see the sell signal here, you will see a major leg down. If any close below $2, no, 1.90 cents, I think is gonna be the confirmation, and after that, in the long term, around maybe 0.75, 0.80 cents, kind of something like that. Now let's continue with Cardano. Cardano, as you can see here, is just wasting time. Is actually the price action is terrible here. I'm looking for actually in the long term, right, around 40 cents. Of course, I'm talking about weekly basis, right? It's long time. So as you can see here, it's very weak, wasting just time in one day chart. The momentum is very, very low. Just Cardano is just wasting time. Any bounce around 0.60 is gonna be a sell opportunity, continuation to the downside. Now let's continue with Link. Let me show you Link. Link is wasting time. Saying I think all the market, especially crypto, is just wasting time. Solana, for example, we will see very soon, maybe a couple of weeks this month, we will see a sell signal in weekly chart looking for 100 again, and potentially finally a breakdown. Now let's continue with Monero. Monero, as you can see here, we will see a sell signal very soon, looking for a downside actually, looking for maybe 240, the first target, and after that maybe another 150 in the long term, of course. Now let's continue with the most important charts right now here. We have USD dominance. As you can see, we will see very soon, maybe this month, a buy signal here in weekly chart is holding here, looking for in the long term around 6.20, a potential breakout looking for maybe 8%. So of course I am very bullish here, and also I am still bullish in the monthly. In the monthly is not looking super strong right now, but this for me, my friend, is just consolidation, because it's the monthly chart. Is gonna take at least 1 year, so that's why I am waiting for this. I am very, very, very patient. Seriously, I am very patient, especially when it's about trading and swing trading. I am very patient, always waiting for the moment. As you can see here, there is no volume, yeah, but the thing here is like the bi-monthly of this chart is showing me like eventually, potentially, in the next close, we could see a buy signal here. If we see a buy signal here, of course, this is going to be a consolidation. I mean, for me, it's going to be enough to say it's a consolidation. We will see the Q3 and Q4 of this year, potentially 8% and potentially new high. So, but well, we have to wait a little bit more. Now, let's continue with more about Bitcoin, a little bit more about Bitcoin in the short term, right? You want to trade right now here. We have in the short term, we will see a sell signal. Technically speaking, this is the area to start opening shorts. In my case, I am in short position, as I said before, and any close below $108,000. Look at the next area is going to be the middle of the range, around 105, 106. But eventually, I will start looking for 100K. So probabilities, well, Bitcoin is in sideways. Just play ping pong. That's all. It's very simple, right? Okay, now let's continue with more. I'm gonna show you now the stock market. Let's continue with the stock market. Let's start with the SP 500. Let me show you here a new all-time high as expected. Remember, we were talking about this potential new all-time high here, and now that's why I said before, like, please don't short the stock market. Don't short the stock market. Remember here, a long time ago here, people, well, I am bearish. I am looking for a major crash. Well, yeah, but every crash you see is gonna be a buy opportunity, because this thing is just like a shitcoin, you see. Since after the World War II, this thing is just America just printing money all the time. So as long as they keep doing the same thing, well, this thing will keep pumping. Okay. So now let me show you here in one day chart here. One day chart, the momentum is still to the upside. So you want to open longs, you have to wait for the pullback. In my case, of course, I never open longs here after the new all-time high. No, thank you. If you want to open longs, you wait for the pullback eventually, and after that, continuation. Okay. Now let's continue with the monthly again, because I want to see. Let me see. The monthly the sell signal is still there, but the problem with this is like the volume is still above the sell line here, so it's quite strong, and we don't have in volume. Yeah, we have in volume. Let me see. Technically speaking, we have a better divergence, yes, but looks like already play out. This drop, it was the better divergence here. And as you can see here, it's about the MI55. Historically speaking, every time when the MI55 is, the SP500 is testing the MI55, actually is a buy opportunity here, here, and here. The last one, it was in 2023, previous, it was 2020, and before of that, 2019, and after 2016, and so on. As you can see here, the trend is your friend, and just follow the trend. Yeah, just follow the trend. Stock market is very easy. I mean, just buy the pullbacks and that's all. It's very simple. Okay, so now let's continue with AMD. Actually, I remember 1 month ago I said I was in long position with AMD, as you can see here. Yeah, in my case, I bought AMD around 88, 89, and now it's around 140. I closed my position here. I'm very happy. I closed my position here, looking for my target. My target was around the MI55, around 140, 155, 40, around there. And I closed my position. And as you can see here, the momentum is still to the upside. Volume is very good. I am very bullish here in the long term. We will see a buy signal very soon. Looking for in the long term for 200, 220, and potential new all-time high. Yeah. Now let's continue with Netflix. Netflix new all-time high as expected, right? As expected here. We have a better divergence, 1, 2, 3 strikes, and volume as well. Wait for the pullback. The MI55, yep. The next test to MI55, and after that, keep the momentum to the upside. No shorts, no shorts. Let's talk about Nike. Nike, awesome, beautiful. I didn't buy Nike, honestly. I was busy. The last week I missed this trade because I was actually busy and I couldn't trade actually as usual. As you can see here, the buy signal was around $60. It's around 76. In the long term, of course, it's a very, very, very good opportunity to buy. Looking for maybe 100 around there. And let me see if we have a bullish divergence here. Yes, we have a bullish divergence here in the monthly. I am very bullish here, looking for a potential around 120. Breaking around 120, you will see a new all-time high. Let me see here in 3-month chart. Yeah, I am very bullish here for Nike. As you can see, this is the bounce. This is a major opportunity, of course, in the long term. 2000, that's time 2009, and here 2025. The problem with this is the volatility, right? You buy here, you will have to wait at least 5 years, I think. 5 years to see maybe 185 again, or maybe new all-time high. Why I'm saying this? Because, for example, here from 2000 to 2009, almost 10 years, it took to Nike to actually the last opportunity, right? And from this signal to the new all-time high, for example, here, let me see here, from here to the new all-time high here, it was, oh my god, around almost 4 years. Let me see here, from this one to the next all-time high here, it was 3 years. So in average, we can expect, like, if you want to see Nike here making a new all-time high, potentially you will have to wait at least 3 years, 3 or 4 years. So that's the reason I don't like the stock market, right? Because you have to wait a lot of time just to make. Well, it's another topic. Let's talk about Tesla. Tesla, remember, 1 month ago, people were, oh, but Tesla crashed. Yeah, sure. And as you can see here, Tesla, yeah, it crashed, but for me, it was a buy opportunity. As you can see now, we had the bounce here, and we will see a sell signal very soon, looking for sideways, a potential, maybe another test to 250. Now let's see about the month. Let's see the monthly. The monthly here is not a good timing to buy Tesla, at least not for now, maybe a couple years. Now let's continue with gold. Oh wow, gold in the monthly is looking like actually it's getting ready for a pullback. Yeah, sell signal in monthly. Historically speaking, last time when gold fired a sell signal sideways for at least 2 years. So potentially we could see a pullback or sideways at least the following maybe 1 year or two. Okay, now let's continue with the Nasdaq. The Nasdaq new all-time high. Yeah, remember, don't short the stock market. It's very stupid actually. You short the market, the stock market, right? Just follow the trend. The trend is your friend, and the monthly is the MI55. Now let's talk about Nvidia. Nvidia is actually the closest, very nice. Technically speaking, there is no buy signal in the monthly for investing, right? Investing, trading is another thing. Weekly chart, let me see. Weekly chart, the momentum is still good in the momentum, but the volume is not very good. We have a better variance. We will see actually a better variance triple this point, and potentially this point. And also, as you can see here, when you see the sell signal here, potentially we could see another pullback. And this pullback, it could be a buy opportunity, maybe, yeah. Now let's continue with MicroStrategy. I don't know why I'm watching this, but well, people ask me about these kind of things, right? Okay, so in weekly chart, there is no momentum here. No, thank you. No, thank you. At least not for me. The monthly is as a sell signal. No, thanks. So let's talk about BABA. BABA, well, as expected, right? Remember what I said before. I was waiting for 4 months, 5 months, I think. I bought Alibaba around 74, and I closed my position around 140. And now, as expected, right, we have a sell signal and potentially looking for, in the long term, another test to maybe $80, 75 kind of, and potentially there could be another buy opportunity. But for now, well, I will just wait maybe 1 year or two because it's gonna take a long time. Now, Apple, as expected, remember, is bouncing here, yep, bouncing. I am bullish here, looking for a breakout, 250, potentially new all-time high. Yeah, maybe. Let's talk about Nokia. Nokia, this is the bouncing 1-day chart. Yeah, bouncing 1-day chart, and after that pullback, let me see the weekly chart. Potentially, yeah, we have a buy signal here. Even with the buy signal here in weekly chart, we follow the rules. Don't long the resistance. Please don't do that. So even if you have the buy signal here, it could be a fake signal. Please don't open this kind of trading. Breakout trading is very stupid. Yeah, well, you can do that, and you will learn in a terrible way. The only thing you are gonna do is just losing your money if you are just following like tip and tricks of YouTubers, right? Well, technically I am a YouTuber as well, but I don't consider myself YouTuber because I am doing this for a living. I mean, what I'm trying to say is actually I'm trading. So, okay. Now let's continue with Amazon. Amazon, as expected, weekly chart buy signal, bouncing here, potentially new all-time high. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, maybe because also the SP 500 is making new all-time high. The momentum is not very good, so eventually, just wait for the pullback, and that's all. It's the only thing you have to do. It's the only thing we have to do in the stock market, right? It's very, very simple. Okay, now let's continue with the cryptocurrencies. Let's talk about the Bitcoin dominance. Bitcoin dominance, as you can see, is at 65%. Still looking for 70%. Still looking for 70%, and sideways here, and potentially here. And maybe next year is gonna be a massive opportunity for altcoins. Potentially, yeah. It's gonna take time. I am, personally speaking, I am looking for something like this. Remember from here, when actually Bitcoin dominance tested this area, we saw sideways here for around more than 1 year. So I'm looking for something like this. Yeah, in this time, I remember this time Bitcoin was around 10K, something like that. So potentially we could see similar things around here, sideways here for maybe 1 year, and this is gonna be the time for accumulation. If I am right with my technical analysis, Bitcoin should be around maybe 50K, 30K. I'm hoping, right? 30K, 40K, or whatever. And the market should be actually red, and it's gonna be a massive buy opportunity for all of us. Okay, let me see. I think that's all. That's all, guys, because now the market is volatility is extremely low in 4-hour chart, on 4-hour chart and 12-hour chart in the short term. So what I'm trying to say, in this week we could see a major significant move for Bitcoin, but honestly for me I am looking for 100k and potentially a break of the range. Let's see if I am right. Okay guys, thank you for watching and see you in the